Will the Raiders land Ben Johnson? Have you ever wondered what it would take for a rising star like Ben Johnson to leave the comfort of an ascending team like the Detroit Lions for the daunting challenge of rebuilding the Raiders? Let's dive in together. Rumors are swirling in Las Vegas. According to credible sources, the Raiders are going all in on Johnson as their next head coach. But what makes him the perfect target? And would he accept this colossal challenge? First, the Raiders are scrutinizing every detail, even in selecting a new general manager. Lance Newmark, currently assistant GM for the Commanders, is a strong candidate. Interestingly, Newmark spent 26 years with the Lions, potentially creating an intriguing bridge to lure Johnson. Coincidence or a well-calculated strategy? Second, the quarterback situation in Las Vegas looms as the biggest question mark. Elite talents in the upcoming draft, like Shedeur Sanders and Cam Ward, may be off the board before the Raiders' turn. However, armed with the 6th overall pick and nearly $100 million in cap space, the franchise has some powerful cards to play. Make no mistake, Johnson isn't desperate for a job. He's already turned down opportunities that didn't align with his vision, prioritizing the right combination of challenges and potential. So far, his connections with the Patriots, Bears, and Jaguars have shown that he's selective, and for good reason. The big question is, do the Raiders have enough to entice him? With the potential to build something special alongside Newmark and a generous budget to overhaul the roster, the answer seems to be yes. But is Ben Johnson ready to leave a promising future in Detroit to take a gamble in Las Vegas? If you want to stay updated on every twist and turn of this story and other exclusive Lions updates, subscribe to Lions News Fan Report and turn on notifications. Don't miss the next chapter of this NFL saga. Imagine the impact of such a decision. For Ben Johnson, this wouldn't just be about accepting a role. It would mean taking on the role of architect in a project that could define his career as a head coach. He'd be leaving behind a solid and growing team like the Lions to tackle an almost ground-up rebuild with the Raiders. This requires courage, vision, and unshakable confidence in his ability to turn challenges into victories. On the other hand, the Raiders aren't holding back. The combination of a strategic draft, a robust budget, and a potential partnership with Lance Newmark signals that the franchise is ready to give Johnson the tools needed to succeed. The lingering question is, would that be enough to convince such a sought-after coach to go all in on Las Vegas? Another fascinating angle is how this decision would impact both franchises. For the Lions, losing Johnson would be a significant blow, as he's been instrumental in the team's offensive evolution. For the Raiders, however, it could mark the beginning of a new era of hope and competitiveness. And you, Lions fan, how do you feel about the possibility of Ben Johnson leaving Detroit? Can the Raiders offer an irresistible package, or will Johnson choose to continue his brilliant work with the Lions, helping to build a team that could dominate the NFL? As we await the next chapters of this story, one thing is certain: the NFL offseason never ceases to surprise us. If you want to follow all the developments, analyses, and exclusive news about the Lions and Ben Johnson's impact on the team, subscribe now to Lions News Fan Report. Turn on the bell to stay updated on everything happening with our Lions. My opinion as a Lions fan: if there's one word to describe Ben Johnson, it's brilliant. He's transformed the Lions offense into one of the most creative and efficient in the NFL, and losing him would be a tough blow. As a fan, I feel he's a crucial part of our rise. He's brought out the best in players like Jared Goff and Amon-Ra St. Brown, implementing an offensive scheme that has revitalized our team. On the other hand, it's undeniable that the offers for Johnson are becoming increasingly attractive. He deserves recognition as a head coach, but I don't think the Raiders are the right fit for him. The franchise is in a complicated situation with many uncertainties, especially at quarterback. If Johnson is looking for the right opportunity, as reported, Las Vegas seems more like a risk than a reward. For the Lions, losing Johnson would be a challenge, but also an opportunity to show the strength of our system. Brad Holmes and Dan Campbell have done an incredible job building a resilient and talented team culture. If Ben leaves, I trust we'll find someone capable of continuing the work, but it won't be easy to replace his brilliance. Deep down, I hope Johnson sees the potential to continue what he started in Detroit. We're so close to something special, and it would be amazing to see him reap the rewards of this work alongside the team. As a fan, I want to see him lift a trophy with the Lions before considering new challenges. And you, fan, what do you think? Should he stay or go? Let's continue this conversation in the next video on Lions News Fan Report. As a Lions fan, it's impossible not to feel a mix of pride and concern. Pride because Ben Johnson's work is being recognized across the league, highlighting how brilliant he's been for our team. Concern because we know the impact his departure could have on the Lions' immediate future. However, I believe we're building something special in Detroit. The culture created by Dan Campbell and Brad Holmes doesn't depend on one person alone. It's the collective effort, the spirit of overcoming challenges, and commitment of everyone involved that's taking the Lions to a level we haven't seen in years. Even if Johnson chooses a new path, I'm confident we have the pieces to sustain this trajectory of success. Now, if I could give Ben Johnson one piece of advice as a passionate fan, it would be simple. Think about what you're leaving behind. The Lions have a solid foundation, a clear vision for the future, and a roster ready to compete at the highest level. Going to the Raiders with so many uncertainties seems more like a leap into the unknown than a logical next step. Staying in Detroit, on the other hand, offers the chance to be part of something historic, turning the Lions into true contenders and, who knows, leading the team to the Super Bowl. For us fans, the message is clear. Let's keep supporting the team and showing how special it is to be part of this journey. Ben Johnson is incredible, but the Lions are bigger than any individual. If he stays, it'll be a privilege to continue benefiting from his brilliant mind. If he decides to leave, we'll remain strong and determined. And you, fan, are you confident in the Lions' ability to overcome any challenge? Or do you think Johnson's departure could alter the course of our rise? Leave your opinion in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe to Lions News Fan Report. Turn on notifications to never miss an update about this and other amazing stories involving our Lions. See you in the next video. Go Lions!